Property of Mr. Francis Ogedegbe littered the premises as some persons who were allegedly acting on the instruction of the landlady broke the dogs and threw his property out. The tenant, Mr. Francis Ogedegbe, who had admitted owing the landlady for the month of November-December 2020, said he had earlier pleaded that he would offset his rent on 14th of December 2020 when he returned from work, but was shocked that the landlady allegedly brought thugs to break into his apartment and throw his property outside. Pregnant wife of Mr. Ogedegbe alleged that an attempt to prevent their property from destruction took another dimension as she and her son were manhandled and in the process fainted.
Call people, say we hold that 9,000. Say we will park today we'll park. Today we'll park. He called the another people, and so they come with many boys. Because they beat me with my picking. Then they threw away our thing.
On Monday evening, we go pay you the 9,000. The woman was your beggar. I said okay. I surprised in the morning. I tied a pack around 6:30. He lawyers come. I say he go enter his house. He go pack our property. Come, he go destroy. And I say, brother, when you take destroy him, the better give us quick notice. And my guy not there around. Now so the next he say the matter me take talk and say, make they give me quick notice. Now so you give me blow. Now so the you come on my rapper.
An eyewitness, Dan Ebohon, said efforts to salvage the situation failed, including his offer to pay for the rent. Another eyewitness, Mrs. Angela Lucky, a neighbor, collaborated the attack and eviction of Mr. Ogedegbe property.
Fortunately, I was with my ATM in my pocket. Then I asked the woman, how much is Francis owing you for rent? He said, it's 9,000. Which month? He said November and December. I said, please, can you give me only 5 minutes to go to POS and give you the 9,000? He said, no. I was surprised. More boys, he-laws.
He landlord with his children. As they come to draw money. He say because if they go give them money, if they never after 6 they come to follow the fight. When they come, everybody come to beg them, they not agree. And so they come to pack that to wait for his ass.
Reacting through a telephone interview, the landlady, Mrs. Osaboye, denied using thugs to evict her tenant. She said Mr. Ogedegbe has formed the habit of not paying his rent as or when due, pointing out that attempt to collect her money from him led to a fight orchestrated by Mr. Ogedegbe.
I did not chase her away from the house. She was even fighting with me. That was why they told her to leave. The issue has nothing to do with the monthly rent of her apartment. I am not even the owner of the house.
Mr. Ogedegbe, who lamented that he and his family have nowhere to go as most of his property have been destroyed, sought for justice. Ferdinand Usokwe reporting.